right, guys, so it's currently Sunday and we have been having this horrific snowstorm here. It started Thursday night, Thanksgiving evening, and is now Sunday. It's supposed to keep going all the way until Tuesday. So it is really chilly. We are all here at home. Services have been canceled. Pretty much everything has been set to a little standstill. Yesterday there was like a little like a little restriction that they put in the city that nobody could be out except for like emergency personnel and those essential workers. So yeah, there's been a lot going on. Sean finally got his truck dug out this morning. He's been going at it for the past 2 days. So we were so happy and, you know, excited that that happened. His knee got a little messed up, but hopefully you're gonna recover from that, right, babe? Yeah, we're hoping that happens. So far, we've had about 3 to 4 feet, and there is supposed to be more expected all the way till Tuesday. It is currently snowing, and we get the fun lake effect snow. And right now, the lake is still not frozen. So as long as that band is set up there, we are going to continue to receive all this lovely white stuff. I still have my hat on, I have a sweater on, I have my stockings and my fuzzy warm socks. So these are the nice fuzzy socks that I'm wearing. They're muckucks. They're really good. I got them last year. I'll see if I can find them online. And then I have my stockings. These are fleece lined, and oh my goodness, they are amazing. These I've actually had for 2 to 3 years, and I got them off of Amazon. So I'll go ahead and leave the link below for you guys in case you are interested. And to warm us up here today, I am going to be making a chili in my Dutch oven. And I'm going to be sharing with you guys how is it that I'm making my chili today. And I'm also going to be making some yummy cornbread. Turn on that oven and just warm this place up. So let's get to it. All right, to get this started, I'm going to turn my heat up to about a medium. And I'm going to be putting in there, this is about close to 1 pound of 80-20 ground meat. I had it frozen beforehand. Good thing, because I haven't done my grocery order this week at all since the snowstorm. I've just been home since Thursday night. So I'm just using whatever I have left here at home. So to my 1 pound of ground meat, I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of sofrito. I always love using sofrito in all of my cooking. I just feel like it gives it such a good taste. And to the meat, I'm going to go ahead and add 1 teaspoon of adobo. I know chili is like an American dish, but you know, you gotta spice it up with our Puerto Rican spices and goodness in there. All right, now that the majority of my meat has been browned, I know that this meat has fat. It is 80-20. You can choose to drain the meat if you want to. I'm personally going to leave it there. My husband loves the flavor, and once in a while it's not gonna hurt. So to this, I'm going to go ahead and add 1 diced onion. I just love the flavor that it gives it. And then I do have some peppers that I'm going to be adding to it. I'm going to say this is probably like maybe 3/4 of a cup, and it's just multicolored peppers. I just had some left over in the fridge still from Thanksgiving. So I'm going to go ahead and give that all a nice mixing and let it just saute in there with the meat until it becomes translucent. It starts changing color. All right. Once you're going to notice that like the onions become translucent, that's a good time, a good indicator to go ahead and add in the rest of the ingredients. For my chili today, what I have available in my pantry is 1 can of these Walmart brand or Great Value brand chili beans. I'm going to be adding a can of these white chili beans, bushes. Usually I do 2 of the other one, but this is what I currently have in the pantry. To this, I'm adding 1 can of the diced tomatoes. 1 can of tomato sauce. Then I'm going to use the same 8-ounce can of tomato sauce to measure out 1 cup of water. Since I'm doing this on the stove, I do have to add liquid to it. However, when I'm doing this in the slow cooker, I don't add any liquid whatsoever. To this, I'm also going to be adding some chili powder. You can add as much chili powder as you prefer. My kiddos don't like things to be too super spicy. So I'm gonna start by adding, let's see, about 2 teaspoons right now of the chili powder. I'm gonna add 1 teaspoon of sugar. And then I am just going to let this come to a simmer on medium heat. As I'm cooking, guys, I just want to show you guys how the snow just keeps on coming down. Like, there's no stopping the snow. We already have a little damage here on the fence with the snow falling from the roof of the house, so that has caved out a little bit because it's such heavy, thick snow. But you guys can just see, like, there's no sign of stopping anytime soon. This thing just keeps on going and going and going and going. All right, so the chili has been simmering on a medium for about 5 minutes, and I have stirred it occasionally to make sure nothing gets stuck in the bottom. Because these Dutch ovens really do retain heat, I'm turning the burner all the way down to low, placing the lid on it, and I'm going to let it simmer in the front burner. I'm going to say for about 40 minutes, and then I'm gonna go ahead and check it out again and see where we're at. But in the meantime, while the chili is doing its thing on the stove, we're gonna go head on over to the counter and work on our cornbread. For our cornbread today, I'm going to be using this Crust Ease gluten-free honey cornbread. It is really good. So I simply buy it at Walmart and I love it. This is really tasty. The whole family absolutely loves it. Now, I love using my cast iron skillet to make my cornbread. I feel like it comes out perfect every single time. So I simply just spray some cooking spray on it. And now I'm going to add my mix into it. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and check in on my chili. Simply give it a little mixing. It's been about 10 minutes. Just make sure that nothing is sticking on the bottom. And then I'm gonna cover it back again. All right, my friends, so our chili has been cooking for a total of about 40 minutes and is looking great. I'm going to go ahead and give it a nice mixing. Make sure that if there's anything stuck in the bottom, to unstick it. And then look how good this is looking. Yum. All right, now we're not gonna eat this very moment. And I feel like the best thing you can ever do for chili is give it more time. So I'm going to move this to the back burner. I'm gonna turn my back burner to a low. And I'm going to go ahead and move it on back like this. And I am just going to let it simmer and do its thing there while everything else gets ready and while dinner time comes. So it's probably just gonna sit back there for an additional 40 to 45 minutes, just marinating in there and really soaking up those yummy flavors. I'm gonna go ahead and place it right here on my counter just to let it chill. This is honestly one of my favorite things about our countertops is that they're granite and I can put whatever hot, doesn't matter how hot. The thing is I could put it here and nothing is going to get burned. So
For as the rain comes down and the snow from heaven, and do not return there, but water the earth and make it bring forth and bud, that I may give seed to the sower and bread to the eater. Isaiah 55:10. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.